Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's difficulties? Have you ever felt like you've lost control of your own mind because of stress, social media, or daily pressures? What if I told you there's an ancient philosophy, created over 2,000 years ago, that can help you regain that inner calm, even in the face of great challenges? I'm talking about Stoicism, a philosophy that is not just theoretical, but deeply practical. In this video, we'll explore the core principles of Stoicism, see how great masters like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus put them into practice, and how you can use them in your daily life to live with more clarity, strength, and purpose. Stick around until the end, because these ideas may just change the way you see life. The fundamental principles of Stoicism. Stoicism began in ancient Greece, founded by Zeno of Citium, and later flourished in the Roman Empire with thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. But unlike many philosophies, Stoicism wasn't just meant to be studied, it was meant to be lived. Let's now explore the three core pillars of this philosophy. 1. The Dichotomy of Control. The first major idea in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This means understanding what is within your control, and what is not. What is within your control? Your thoughts, choices, attitudes, reactions. What is not within your control? Other people, external events, the past, the future. Understanding this changes everything. It lets you stop wasting energy on things you can't change, and focus on what truly matters, yourself. 2. Acceptance of fate, Amor Fati. Another key principle is the acceptance of fate, or as the Romans called it, Amor Fati, love of fate. This doesn't mean passively accepting everything, but rather embracing what happens with courage. Whether it's loss, unexpected change, or hardship, the Stoic accepts with calmness and acts with wisdom. 3. Virtue as the only true good. For the Stoics, the only truly good thing is virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wealth, fame, pleasure, all of these are considered indifferent. They can be good, as long as they're used with virtue, but should never be pursued as an end in themselves. These three principles form the foundation of Stoicism: internal control, acceptance of the world, and the pursuit of virtue. Historical examples. Now let's look at how some of Stoicism's greatest teachers applied these ideas in their real lives. Seneca, the philosopher and man of action. Seneca was a wealthy man, advisor to Nero, and lived in a time of political and moral instability. Yet he constantly wrote about self-control, simplicity, and preparing for the worst. He believed in living as if each day were your last, and practiced something called premeditatio malorum, anticipating possible hardships so you're always ready. Epictetus, the slave who became a master. Epictetus was born a slave, yet became one of Stoicism's most influential teachers. He believed that no circumstance can enslave you if you control your judgments. His most famous teaching sums up the philosophy well. It's not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor and the philosopher. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome, a leader surrounded by war, betrayal, and political pressure. And yet, he kept a personal journal called Meditations, full of reflections on humility, duty, and self-control. He wrote to remind himself that the world doesn't revolve around him, and that what matters most is acting with integrity, no matter the circumstances. These figures show us that Stoicism isn't for monks or hermits, it's for those living in the real world, facing real challenges. Applying Stoicism today. Now that we understand the principles and saw historical examples, let's talk about the most important part: how to apply Stoicism in your daily life. 1. Train the dichotomy of control daily. Every time you feel frustration, ask yourself, is this under my control? If not, release it. If yes, act clearly. Practical example: someone offends you. You don't control what they said, but you control your reaction. Use that power. 2. Practice morning and nighttime self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius did this every day, reflecting before starting his day and before sleeping. Questions you can ask yourself. What can I improve today? How can I act with more courage or integrity? What did I learn yesterday? What can I leave behind? 3. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Before making an important decision, imagine the worst-case scenario. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. Visualizing the worst strengthens you emotionally and makes surprises less shocking. 4. Embrace the idea of amor fati. Accept what has happened. Don't say, "Why did this happen to me?" Ask instead, "How can I use this to my advantage?" Even in difficult moments, remember, you have the power to give meaning to your experiences. 5. Practice voluntary simplicity. Once a week, do something that limits your comforts. Turn off your phone for a few hours. Eat a simple meal. Take a walk without music. This reconnects you with what's essential and increases your gratitude for small things. Remember, Stoicism isn't about being cold or indifferent. It's about acting wisely, even in the most intense emotions. Stoicism is a powerful tool for anyone who wants to live with more clarity, courage, and purpose. It's a philosophy for people who don't run from difficulties, but face them head-on, with open eyes and a firm heart. And the best part is, although it was created centuries ago, it's more relevant than ever, especially in a world where we're constantly overwhelmed by information, distractions, and social pressure. So here's the final question: what is the first step you will take to apply Stoicism in your life? Write down one sentence today. Make a small change. Start with a simple practice, maybe a nightly reflection, or a moment of silence in the morning. Because as Epictetus said, it's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them. And you have the power to change your opinion, and with it, your life. If this content touched you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs inspiration and strength right now. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get more videos like this, deep, thoughtful, and applicable to real life. And remember, you have the power to shape your mind, your attitude, and your life. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Stoic, Sirmio.